everybody doing? If you can hear me, please let me know in the chat. As always, I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's see here. Am I actually live? I think I am. No picture? No picture. That's odd. How about now? Can you see a bunch of knives now? It's kind of crooked. Kind of makes you a little dizzy when you look at it, actually, but it's going to have to do for tonight. Audio's a little low. All right. How's that? Is that better? Is that better? Can you hear me better now? Make sure I got the right mic working, and not the laptop mic. Settings. Audio. Yes, it's on the right mic. Can you hear music? Is the music too loud? Drop the mic level. Somebody just told me they couldn't hear me good. Yeah, I cranked it all the way up because somebody said they couldn't hear it. Music tad loud? Okay. Got a little blues going tonight. There we go. Turn the music down a little bit. See, I can't hear what you guys hear, unfortunately. If I turn the audio on my end, you're just going to hear an echo. So I'm sure there's some fancy software or something out there to make this easier, but I haven't looked that much into it. So, how many fathers are in the chat? How many dads are out there? All right, who else here? All right, looks like we have Robert Douglas here, Louis Bernal, probably butchering your name, Jason Lee DC, Top Dog. Oh God, I'm gonna destroy that name. Bertonius Maximus. I'm gonna call you Bert. Bert's here. Greg Maroney, Josh Branson, Censor, LCAP. Let's say, okay, so just Nate's a dad. Dad of two here too, Jason Lee DC. Top Dog is a dad. Bert's a dad. Greg's a dad. Yeah, Josh, you're still. I don't have mine with me anymore either. I went out to dinner with my daughter earlier, but she's back with her mom at the moment. Top Dog's damn. I'm probably not too far off from that, Top Dog. My oldest daughter is married already, so I imagine I'm gonna get a call anytime. I hope they're smart and they wait longer. Wait until they're 30 at least. You know what I mean? She'll be 22 next month. She got married young. Her husband's in the Marines, so. First Father's Day for Matthew. Congrats, my friend. Are you sleeping yet? Hopefully there's no colic involved. Man, colic makes those first couple years rough. Yeah, Dan, a dog. You know, if you're a good dog owner, your dog is like your kid, you know. Yeah, I had an amazing night with my daughter. Of course, she's not little anymore. She's 16 going on 25 and driving me crazy and going to give me a nervous breakdown. Her older sister was much easier. I guess the second one learns they can get away with more or something. I don't know. Hey, Jasper. You're pretty young, Jasper. Don't rush into it, my friend. Take your time. Find the right woman first, because I'm going to give you a little pro tip right now for any of you guys out there that haven't been married yet, and any of you who are married, no offense intended here. You know what's worse than having a psychopath wife? Having a psychopath ex-wife. It's so much worse. Oh, good God. Drive you freaking crazy and try to rob you blind. Kayaking adventure, man. That sounds like fun. I haven't gone kayaking in a long time. Last time I went kayaking, I went up to Hot Springs, North Carolina, and did the Nantahala River. It's a good time. Hey, Brian. Happy Father's Day to you. Me and his mom weren't seeing eye to eye. She's just, yeah, exactly, Josh. My ex-wife tried to do that when we went through our divorce, man. I spent a fortune on lawyers, but it was worth it. In the end, I got 50-50 custody. So there have been a couple occasions since our divorce where she's tried to keep me away during my time, and I threatened legal action. Let's just put it that way. So. No sons for me, Greg. I always wanted a boy. I ended up with 2 girls, 2 beautiful young ladies. I'm not, no regrets or anything, but I always wanted a boy. Because my daughter's like the stuff you're looking at here, all these knives. I got a bunch of knife sale knives out here for you all to look at. They have no interest. Well, my youngest has no interest. My oldest is only in town at Christmas at this point, so. Greg, I'm sorry for your loss, man. So sorry. That's tough, man. I don't even know what to say or how it could possibly feel. I can only imagine, and not good, man. Hey, Sylvia. Yeah. My story is complicated, Josh, but I ended up, pretty good given what some of my friends who have been through the same thing have gone through. But now she's just a spiteful human being, man. She's just so spiteful. She'll take every chance she can get to try to make my life more difficult than it needs to be. And I do just the opposite. I just want her to be happy and live her life, but she can't seem to feel the same. All right, everybody, let's do a pocket check. Now we got a few people in the room. I went pretty minimal today. And the reason I carried the little native is because my buddy Craig, I talked to him on the phone last night. He said, hey, did you know Rip's Garage Tech's having a 40% Father's Day sale? And I'm like, no, I did not know that. I want to get some of those titanium scales. They were all sold out, man. Sold out. They didn't have any at all left in stock. And I've been working so much lately. I haven't been watching Instagram or seeing anything going on. But this is my only carry today, the little native. That's all I had in my pocket. I had shorts on, so I went something small and lightweight. All right, just Nate had the Variant PE2, a fantastic knife. El Cap had the Penguin. Harley Davidson Fat Boy Rider had the, I'm just going to call you HD. HD had the Protect TR3, great knife. Jeremy had the 940, the Osborne. Jasper had the SRM 9201 and the Olight Optical. I might have to look up the Optical. I don't know what that is. That must be, sounds like a flashlight. Robert had the Zippo and the Mannix and 110. Guys, I ordered my next build today for Father's Day. I treated myself and ordered a knife today. It's my next build that I'm going to do. Next one I'm going to customize myself. Greg has the, or Josh had the Gavco Thrasher. Thai October. Josh is the new Will. The Thai Variant PE. Open Pro Force Inc. Damn, dude, you got big pockets or you carry a fanny pack? I've been thinking about getting a fanny pack. I think I'm old enough now at 47, to rep a fanny pack and not feel, have any uptight feelings about it, I've been actually looking at fanny packs for real. Blue Creek's going out of business? Oh, no, I did not see that. I've been so disconnected because of work the past couple of weeks. Kayaking carry, quiet carry drift, anything with Van Eck Super Clean, or any of the Terrain 365 knives, dude. Something like this. They're not cheap, but it will never rust. Terravantium, titanium, carbon fiber. You'll never have to worry about it rusting. All their knives are Terravantium, by the way. Terrain 365. Any of the quiet carries that are LC 200N, they got some new stuff that's 20 CV, I believe. I'd go with a Drift or one of the earlier models that are Van Eck Super Clean, not LC 200N, Van Eck Super Clean. Some of their newer models have 20 CV, like the 9, I think it's 20 CV, which is still pretty corrosion resistant, but it's not the same as Van Eck Super Clean. Okay, the Article is a 5th pocket size multi-tool. All right, I'll have to check that out. Sounds like something I would like, actually. That's the one thing reason I don't carry my multi-tools anymore. They're so big and heavy, you know? I just carry a little set of Knipex pliers and a knife, generally. I don't have the pliers in my pocket, though. They're in my little EDC pouch. Top Dog has the Veritas. Somebody else said they had the Veritas, didn't they? What do you think about the Veritas? I've been thinking about pulling the trigger. When I bought the knife I bought today, my next build, I was looking at the Veritas. They were in the same price range. I was like, man, I really want to try out that Veritas. But, man, I buy it. It is what it is. I can anodize the titanium. That's pretty much all I can do. And I like doing stuff like this. You know what I mean? This is where I find my enjoyment, you know, is buying a knife and making it your own and buying new scales and pocket clips and all that stuff. That's where I find the most fun. All right, let me catch up here. I lost my spot. Kvist invert. I somehow got messed up on the invert, Jason. I did the $5 pre-order on KnifeJoy, right? Like months ago. And I don't know if the email went to my junk mail or what happened. I never got an email saying they were available. And I started seeing them online. So I went to KnifeJoy to try to buy one, trying to figure out what happened. They were sold out. I went through all my emails. They never sent me an email. But I paid the $5. So I don't know what happened. But I'm sure they'll get more in stock. I really want to get one of those because you guys know I love Kvist. You know, I've got the variant PE1, the PE2. I was supposed to have the invert, and I almost bought the Veritas today. But I went with something else instead. With a blade steel I have no knives made in. A made in the USA knife, and I'm not going to tell you what it is. You'll have to wait and see. All right, where am I at here? So the get skiffs for the Veritas makes it a lot better. If it's, you know, it's made by Kaiser, so you know it's going to have a fantastic detent. It's going to have great action for the most part, but, you know, bearings can't improve it. That's the thing that made me really want it. S35BN, titanium. What's the weight like? I haven't looked up the weight on that thing. Okay, Missouri had the evolved EDC Sin. That is a sick looking knife. That thing looks so nice. Well, just Nate, I don't know if you know who Project Veritas is, but, you know, I no longer watch Project Veritas because James O'Keefe is no longer there, but, you know, that's how I knew the word Veritas. The 15 balls, are those multi-row bearings, Greg? Getting behind on the chat. Hey, Will, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. You had a competitor for pocket size earlier. Somebody carries as much as you do. Happy Father's Day to you, too. I actually asked everyone if they were a father. Will, are you a father? You weren't in here when I asked, I don't think. Beaver Baron is here. Dean Griffin is here. Welcome, everybody. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. It is sick, Josh. It is so sick. And the seller is selling it at a ridiculous price, way below retail. This is a mid-tech knife. And They sell for $500, but this one won't be $500, and it is super sick. The hollow grind, one of the deepest hollow grinds I've ever felt. That blade just looks sick, dude. It looks so good. Only 2 ounces, titanium. I can't remember the blade steel. Was it M390? Can't remember. Hold on, I'll tell you in a second. The blade steel was, yeah, M390, and you got the top front flipper and thumb deployment. And the one thing I will say about it is the liner. It's pretty thin, right? So this is not a hard use knife, but of course it's a small little 2-ounce knife, right? You should know that. But you know, the liner is not the thickest, but it's locked up solid. It just, it is pretty sick. I like this thing a lot. There are actually 2 knives out here right now. You see every knife you see out here, other than that one, everything will be in the next knife sale. And 2 of these, I got to make a decision, a tough decision, which one I'm going to get. One of them, obviously, is the Hogue Mini RSK, and the other one is this Akana front flipper. This thing is so damn good. It is so smooth. It's one of the best front flippers I've ever felt. But man, I want that Mini RSK with the purple Damascus. They're sold out at KnifeWorks, and I can't afford to buy them both, especially with the knife I bought today. So, you know, decisions. Hey, Dang Ross. Discerning man. I'll check him out for sure. Let me go look real quick. You guys won't see what I'm seeing, unfortunately, but $15 ball. Oh, they fit 15 balls. Okay, got you, Greg. We'll have the Riyadh Horizon C, the 8020. Jeez. Just those 2 is too much. Even though it is a slim, still too much. The Wee Ziphius, the Concept Predatout, the Axial Gear Shift, the Ronin 2, the EXO, and the Olight. You got to have a backpack on, dude. There's no way you're fitting all that in your pockets. You got to have a backpack or a fanny pack, a big fanny pack, or sling or something. Hey, Cheeto, Bandito. I don't know, man. With those knives, though, Jasper, cargo pants aren't enough because they'd be bouncing around and hitting each other in there. With that list of knives, you're not letting them bounce around and hit each other. You know what I mean? Dude's walking around with $3,000 in his pocket in knives alone. Maybe a little more. Do the math here. And about 5 extra pounds on him. I'm just kidding, Will. Off-Grid Jeans. Is that the same company that makes the Off-Grid knives? They make jeans too? Pretty fly for a white guy. Yeah. You guys, if you watch my videos, you know I like to go lightweight. I like a bug out, you know what I mean? If I'm feeling really heavy, want something really heavy, I'll take a Yojimbo too. I don't like heavy knives. I don't like having all that weight in my pockets. Of course, I'm not a big guy, you know, I'm 5'9", 155, 160 pounds. So. What was Lefty talking? Oh, the pants off the grid. I'll have to look into those. Brand New American. Welcome to the channel or the live stream and America. Brand New American. I got a question. How many people in the room right now speak Spanish? Does anyone here speak Spanish? Are you bilingual or multilingual? The weight's pretty low in the Veritas, Greg? Awesome. Well, don't speak to me in Spanish because I'm trying to figure it out, right? I'm trying to learn it, and I'm struggling. So there's a few of you in here. How many of you are subscribed to the channel Professor EDC? Professor EDC, he does all of his streams in Spanish, but he speaks English also, so you can communicate with him. But if you speak Spanish, you don't need that help. But I got him to finally put closed captions on his videos so I can listen to him and read at the same time to try to help. I do carpentry. I work in construction, so obviously speaking Spanish would be of great benefit to me. And I know enough Spanish to start or get into a bar fight. Yeah, I took, the crazy thing is, it's 29 years ago, I took a year of Spanish in high school just because I had to, and had no interest in it, hated it. It was like, I'm never going to Mexico, so why does it matter? And now here we are today, and I'm like, damn, I wish I would have paid attention and taken Spanish too. And, I don't have time, Jacob. I don't have time. Well, maybe in the future I will. I've actually looked into Rosetta Stone. And there's another one too. I know about Babel also, and there's a third one I was looking at. I can't remember what it's called. But basically, you just put it on your phone and put some headphones on, and it'll teach you. But I've been working so much, man. Yeah, I've managed to pass it, Will, barely. I think I cheated though. Yeah, Louis. That's what I've been. The reason I've been making many videos lately is I put a bid in on a house. I don't know. It's been almost 3 months ago now, and it's over 5,000 square foot house, like a $2 million home. It has some of the most intricate trim work in it that you're going to see. And then a builder I've worked with for a long time is doing a remodel, and they both had the materials delivered on the same day. And it's like, oh shit, what am I going to do? So I've been spending, showing up at work at 7:30 to the big house, working till about 2:30 or 3, going to the remodel, working till 6, something like that, and then working on the remodel on Saturdays for the past few weeks. The remodel will be done by this Saturday, and I'll be back on the big house. But I think I'm gonna make a video of the big house. Right now we're just working on the upstairs, where we've done the doors, and we're trimming the windows, the doors, doing baseboards, crown molding, all that kind of stuff. And it's not too extravagant up there. The downstairs is going to be unbelievable. Custom cabinets, coffer ceilings, multi-piece crown molds, multi-piece baseboards, chair rail, wainscoting. It's going to take, I'm going to spend 2 to 3 months in this house just doing the molding, just doing the trim work. Reason I'm wanting to learn is because it's hard to, I hate to say this, I'm a white guy, right? I'm a white guy. White as you can get. I'm a white guy with freckles, you know what I mean? You don't get much whiter than me. You can't find people in this country that want to do this work. You know what I mean? They don't want to do it, but there are a lot of people out there that speak Spanish that would love to do the work. And, trying to hire people, you know what I mean? And having a hard time hiring people. Starting them out at $20 an hour with no experience, training them, having a hard time hiring people. And it's like, what the hell? What the hell? I'm Cheeto Bandito. I'm almost an albino, my friend. I'm almost an albino. I come from the Arctic area, you know what I mean? Or my ancestors do. Yeah. GAW is the Cherokee word for bread. GAW. Okay. No, Cheeto, I'm not that white, dude. But I'm pretty white, man. I'm pretty white. I mean, if I spend more than 30 minutes in direct sunlight with no sunscreen, I'm going to be seriously sunburned. My arms are pretty sunburned right now. You know what I mean? Covered in freckles. But, they're all lotioned up at the moment. I cut the grass earlier and I was out in the sun, so I had to put lotion all over myself so I don't regret it tomorrow when I get in a hot shower. Yeah, would you guys be interested in seeing this house? Little snippets every now and then as we progress through it. It's going to be something else, man. I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram, but a while back I posted pictures of a coffer ceiling I did, different steps of it, framing it in, putting the molding in, then a picture of it after painted, and it was a floating coffer ceiling, and then it had lighting behind it. It turned out amazing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna post a couple little shorts of it, and on YouTube and Reels on Instagram. Thank you, Will B. I will check that out. The other thing bad about the big house, the 5,000 square foot house, is it's on a hill, right? It's in this extravagant neighborhood, and it's the driveway is like almost a freaking 90-degree angle, and it's been raining so much here. And this is new construction, right? It's till recently you couldn't drive the truck with the trailer up the driveway. You couldn't get up there. You had to park down at the bottom of the hill and carry the miter box, the compressor, the hoses, the guns, the sawbucks. You have to carry everything up and down that hill. It is a Kershaw Link brand new American, and it's in the next knife sale, and it's so damn affordable in the next knife sale. It's crazy. Whoever buys this knife, you're gonna be so happy. I can't believe this knife is made in the USA. This is an assisted knife, though. I gotta point it out. I'm curious. I know some assisted knives you can de-assist. I don't know if this is one of them, but if you could de-assist this knife, yeah, this would be a badass knife, man. And you got that all important flag there. I'll go ahead and I'll break it to you now. In the next knife sale, it'll be $35. I'm gonna give you guys a sneak peek. $35. It's brand new. I don't know how much they cost before or brand new. I haven't looked into it, but thank you, Jasper. Yeah, brand new American, I prefer remodels. They're so much more fun. You know what I mean? New construction is just the same thing over and over again for the most part, until you get certain houses where you have people that have so much money they don't know what to do with it. But remodels are so much fun because you get to see what it was before and see what it becomes. Where with a new construction, you already know what it's going to be. You just got to get to it. Oh, a premium version of the Iridium? The Iridium's one I wanted to check out. I never did, though. It has bearings. That was the aluminum one, right? I got the Heist because it was on washers, and I love this knife. This is not a made in the USA Kershaw, by the way, but it is fantastic. If you like a crossbar lock, a lightweight crossbar lock with great action, this thing is fantastic and it'll run you about $50. It really is amazing. It's D2 steel, though, if I remember correctly. Yes, D2 steel, but man, it's so good for the money. Such a good knife for the money. I'd love to see Kershaw make this knife in the USA with 14C, just 14C, just like it is. Make it in the USA. Make it in 20CV. I mean, I know they made the Link in 20CV for like 120. Make this in 20CV in the United States for $100 or less. You're gonna have a home run. You're gonna have a home run. They're gonna sell so many they won't be able to keep up with the demand. Almost always residential, Louis. Sometimes I do commercial work because of some of the residential customers own businesses, so they'll have you come in and do something in their office for them, but primarily residential. Yeah, let me know, Nate. I'll try to look it up if I remember stream too, but with me, I probably won't remember. 6-story, 400 plus unit apartment. Been working. Yeah. I did a condo recently. Well, this law firm, right, moved here from Chicago, I think it was, and they bought a piece of property in uptown Charlotte, and they put a 4-story building there, and the first 2 stories were their business, the office for the law firm, and the top 2 stories were their home for just the family, the man and the woman. I don't know which one's in the law firm. They may both be, and their kids. And it's like a $10 million building they built. But they had someone else come in there to do the molding. Commercial guy, right, came in to do the molding in there, and he did fine. Well, they didn't really do much molding in the office part. It was that rubber fake stuff. But that same guy, they had tried to do the molding in the residential area, which was, wood and, and we're talking walls that are 30 feet long. So, two 16, well, some of them more than 30 feet because two 16-foot pieces weren't long enough. So you're having to, put multiple pieces and join them together and make it look like it's all one piece. And these people destroyed it. They actually hired us to come in there, and we had to tear out all the molding and redo it all. Yeah, the next knife sale is going to be pretty good, Greg. A lot of great knives. Everything you're looking at right now is in the sale. A lot of other stuff too. Probably at least 100 other knives. This is a lot of more premium stuff, but there's a lot of, well, one of these two won't be. I don't know which one yet. I'm still debating, but. Where are you located, Brand New American? Yeah, my Brand New American, my here. This is my work knife. Should be pretty obvious from looking at it. It gets a lot of love. It is so beat up, but I love it. Love it so much. This is the knife I have in my pocket almost every day at work. For a while there, I was carrying other knives and testing them at work. I'm like, why am I doing this? This is the one I want in my hand. This is the ergos I want for work, right? If I'm going to be using a knife. Now, granted, I'm not cutting wood with this or anything, but, little tasks where you need a pocket knife, cutting different little materials. Or if you need to, let's say you're using a circular saw to make a notch, and you can't always get it all. You leave a little corner in there. You need to, instead of pulling out your razor knife, you pull out your pair of 3 and you cut that little piece off, and good to go. Yes, this is a UTX 70, this little guy. Such a cool little knife. OD green. And this one is a Dirac, double-edged Dirac. Just so you guys know, the knife sales this Friday. Well, for channel members, it goes live at 6 p.m. Eastern time this Friday. And then it'll go live to everyone else on YouTube exactly 24 hours later. So Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern. There are still a lot of knives left from the last knife sale. I'm waiting on Chris to get back with me. I sent him a spreadsheet. He's going to update some pricing on stuff that didn't sell from the last knife sale. And so some prices will be dropping here and there. And yeah, it's going to be some great deals. Great deals. No, it's still available, Jason Lee DC. It is still available. And I'm waiting for him. Well, you just heard what I said. I just saw your comment after I said that. I don't know if he's going to drop the price on that one or not. I'm waiting to hear back from him. Of course, you can always contact him directly if you want, since you guys are friends. Yeah. Well, I use a multi-tool to cut the shims, generally Brand New American. Unless I'm just, it's just a small job installing one door, I'll just use a knife to cut an edge and hit it with the hammer and break it off. But generally, if I like the house I'm working on now, where we're installing like 50 doors in it, I just, put all the shims in, hang on the doors, and go back with multi-tool and cut them all off. "20 minutes outside of Syracuse." Man, cold weather up there. Not right now, but I dated a girl long ago, long before I got married. I mean, she was a wild one. And she went to school at Syracuse University. She's becoming an architect up there. But we dated off and on for a year or two. And I went up there a couple times. One time in the winter, like right around New Year's. My God, it was cold. I mean, there was ice everywhere. I hated it so bad. Rhinebeck. Don't know where that's at. Some of these doors, brand new American, this house, all the first floor doors are, you'll see it in the videos if you watch. The first floor doors are solid core doors, and they're 9 foot tall each. There's not a door that weighed less than 175 pounds. And some of them were double doors. So we had put in the door jamb first, and then, hang the doors on the hinges, and then adjust them in place, because it was impossible to leave them put together and try to hang them. The upstairs doors were your standard 7 foot doors, but they're solid core and heavy as hell too. But they were standard 7 foot doors. The casing on the doors, so it's a very odd casing she went with. It's all made of poplar, right? It's 2.5 inches wide, but it's 2 inches thick, and it's funky shaped. She picked out the wildest, most extravagant crap she could pick out, which I'm enjoying actually. It's kind of fun to work with something different like that. I've cased all the doors upstairs, installed all the doors downstairs, cased almost all the windows, starting the baseboard upstairs. Most of the crown mold upstairs is done, but like I said, the upstairs is pretty, that's just the bedrooms and a game room for the kids, and just kids' bedrooms, game rooms. The downstairs is all the living area and the master suite. That's where it's going to get wild, dude. That's where I'll spend 6 weeks just in the downstairs at least. I can't wait to start some of it, actually. Any warnings? Well, this is in the next cell. It's kind of, not really a warning. More of a sheep's foot. Yeah, right here. This is a warning. The Fukushima. I don't know. Some Japanese name. You know how Daryl does. Everything's Japanese. What's the name of this thing? How do I pronounce that? Fukushu, which I looked it up earlier. I think it means revenge in Japanese. But this is a tiny little 2-ounce knife. And Will, knowing you, probably not what you're looking for, but there may be some other Wharncliffes that I can't think of off the top of my head. Nah, brand new American. That is a saying. That's a saying that a carpenter that's not very good uses. No caulk and paint with ours. Joints are glued together, biscuit jointed. This is the only place there's going to be caulk is in between the molding and the sheetrock, if the sheetrock is wavy. But as far as the joints, everything's coped on the inside corners, and like the casing is all biscuit jointed. There's no cracks in our stuff to be caulked. You don't even have to caulk the inside or outside corners. The only place you're going to caulk is in between the molding and the sheetrock. Well, the next sale is this Friday for channel members, Will, and Saturday for everybody else. Friday at 6 p.m., the 23rd at 6 p.m. And they're not trying to make you become a channel member, but I have to keep it this way, keep myself honest to the channel members. We'll do a video one day this week and show the spreadsheet with all the knives, with all the prices ahead of the sale. So they'll know everything that's available and the price of everything. That'll probably be Wednesday night. I will do that video. I'll do a members only live stream, and they'll see the spreadsheet and all the pricing. So they'll have a little notice before the sale. They'll know what everything's going to cost, and then they get access to the sale 24 hours in advance. So yeah, Cheeto Bandito. Both these Microtechs are in the sale. The U2X70 and the Microtech die rack are both in the sale. Those are the only OTFs in the sale. I think that's all the autos. All the other autos sold. All the Protechs sold already. Hey, Danny. Yeah, Will, welcome, my friend. Welcome. Make sure your notifications are on so you get notified when I go live for all lives, and make sure you're, available for the live for the channel members. Danny, I haven't forgot about it, my friend. I still got it here. Just been super, super, super crazy busy lately. and unfortunately not playing with knives, which I would much rather be busy doing. But you know, I make money doing what else I'm doing. I don't make money doing this, so this is for fun. But I have not forgot about you, my friend. Hey, Bob. Hey, Steven. I haven't done anything to it, Danny, other than lube it. I did lube it. I put some couple different lubricants in it. One on the detent, one on the bearings. I haven't even taken it apart yet. I can already tell you what it is. I can tell from feeling it. The lock bar is too far over. So I don't know if bending the lock bar is going to do it. We'll see. I'm not going to bend it much, just slightly. And I think it'll loosen it up a lot. I mean, it's rock solid, but you can feel, sometimes it feels like it doesn't even want to deploy. It could also be, I thought it could be a something in the detent hole, but I don't know. It's just something, it flips great most of the time, but every now and then you get one of those where it's just like, it's like hard to flip it out. I just need to take it apart. I'll be doing it soon. Congrats, Jasper. You'll be at 1,000. What are your watch hours? Because you also have to have 4,000 hours watched to become monetized. Have you checked that yet? Do you know where to check it? And you can have no strikes. And after watching your channel, I doubt you have any strikes. I do have a strike now. I think I told you guys about that for playing music. YouTube nonsense. But now, during these live streams, I no longer monetize them, so I don't care if I make money. So I play music anyway. I don't do them to make money, so I just demonetize the live streams, and so music can be in the background. Speaking of which, I just switched the music. If the audio changes, let me know. Well, that's good, Will. You're getting the notifications. I know with a lot of the channels that I'm subscribed to, I turn notifications on for everybody, right? And then I'll go like a week and be like, man, did they take a week off? And then I'll go to the channel and I'm like, no, they've been making videos. And I'll look and my notifications are off. I didn't turn them off. Something YouTube does. I don't know if it's something in the algorithm. You got to think about YouTube like this too. YouTube hates pew-pews, right? Or you'd see them all over this channel, but I don't want to get deleted. And it's like they only allow certain people to have pew-pew channels. You know, you got to be one of the big guys like Demolition Ranch or Kentucky Ballistics or Brandon Harara or some of these bigger channels. But the little channels, they never last. They're here one day, gone the next. YouTube deletes them. I figure it's only a matter of time before they did the same for knife channels. You know, there's going to be some stabbing that happens where some guy stabs a bunch of people in a train or something, and there no more knife videos. The fucking psychos, fucking communist psychos. I actually have a Rumble channel, and a long time ago I was uploading videos in both places, but I uploaded like 10 or 20 videos to Rumble, and nobody's watching them. There's literally no views. And at the time, I wasn't thinking about it. I was like, why keep doing this? So I quit uploading videos to Rumble. But I should have kept doing it. So if my channel here ever does get deleted because I say fuck YouTube and fuck you, YouTube, then, you know, I still have all my videos on Rumble. But I need to start doing it again. Hey, Brian. All right, guys, the giveaway knife tonight is nothing big, but I will include some swag and stickers with it. The giveaway knife is a knife that was sent to me by Sencut. It is the Buckle 2. So, little flipper, super lightweight. Great little knife. I've cut a couple packages with it, but that's it. It's got great action, buttery smooth action. Snappy detent. Flipper only, but very bendable flipper, so it doesn't get in your way. Deep carry clip, G10 scales, and the blade's still in this one. I don't remember. been a while. What was the blade still in this thing? What did it say? D2 blade. No rust. Of course, I use this on all my knives. Black Diamond CLP, great stuff. And it will include some stickers and stuff with it. Probably a couple, I think I got like this keychain and stuff down there. A couple of little pins and stuff like that. So when you guys will be winning that, and we're going to do it like we always do it. You're going to go to a YouTube video. You're going to subscribe to that channel if you aren't already subscribed. You're going to like that video, and you're going to comment Blades and EDC Semi. Now, this channel is actually subscribed to me, but I've never seen him in the chat before. But he's got a great channel and posts some great videos. And the name of the channel is Let's Do It Up. He's at 583 subscribers at the moment. And here's the link. I'm going to pin it at the top. This is how you're going to go to this video, subscribe to that channel, like that video, and comment Blades and EDC sent me. Blades and EDC has to be all one word, no spaces, or it won't work. There is the link. Let me pin it. There we go. It is now pinned at the top of the chat. Oh, LCAP. This thing has been great, man. And I've been using some gunny juice on it. I really like this. This is so much better. This leather you used, I haven't put it on the little one yet, but the leather you used on this is so much better than the strop you get from Work Sharp. Because this almost absorbs the emulsion, right? It absorbs it. It doesn't let it lay on top, and you're just wasting most of it. What if LCAP's still in here? Whichever kind of leather you used on this strap, man, it works so much better. So much better. Look at this. Purple heartwood. He was thinking of me when he made this. Had to be purple, right? Beautiful. A mini and a full size. Love this thing, man. I'm sure I'll love this too. Love this. Is LCAP still in here? Yes, he is. Well, I don't know if he's listening, but still in the room. All right, so we were at 583 subscribers on that channel and 15 likes. We will see where we're at. Thank you, Censor. Yeah, has to be just like that. Just like that. No spaces. And I'm gonna filter the comments by putting that in there, so we don't use the comments that were already on the video. It's just people that are watching this live stream that will be entered into the contest. So. Actually, LCAP, you really got me thinking, man. I have a lot of spare wood left over. We need to chat. I want to know what kind of leather you're using and what kind of adhesive you're using to put the leather on the wood. Because I could mass produce these really easily with scrap walnut, oak, stuff that I normally will either throw away or bring home for the fire pit, you know. I can make these so easily, and even more of those. I mean, I could make thousands of these things with, and I don't know if you guys have bought lumber lately, but it ain't cheap, man. It ain't cheap. Hey, Alan, you're here just in time. If you didn't enter the giveaway, link to the YouTube channel is pinned at the top of the description. You have to go to that video, like it, subscribe to that channel, and comment Blades and EDC sent me. Blades and EDC has to be all one word. Good luck to you, Greg. Good luck to you. Adventure Man, I have a 3 micron, 1 micron, half micron. On this one, though, I'm using half micron. Because I've realized with the softer straps that are more like suede filling, they're just absorbing the emulsion You need something firmer, a firmer type of leather, so it lays on top, or you're just basically giving this stuff, paying a bunch of money for this stuff, and it's useless. Yeah, I need to know what this type of leather is called. I really do, because the difference in how well it works is night and day. It's really, really shocking to me, and it makes me feel kind of stupid, honestly, because I'm like, how did I not figure this out sooner? I've just been squirting that stuff, and basically it's not really doing that much. Kermit the Frog's fingers. I don't know. I know Alex Jones says the frogs are turning gay, but I don't know about Kermit the Frog's fingers. What am I missing here? Somebody fill me in. Catch me up. Maybe I need to scroll the chat. Did Brian say something else that I missed? All right, right now it's 10:21. At 10:25, we'll do the giveaway. Oh, yeah, of course, Kermit's finger smells like pork. I must have missed something. Oh, okay, yeah, the pig thing. Yeah, I get it. I get it now. I wasn't paying any attention. But he's actually he's got a great channel. Very well spoken. Video quality's good, audio quality's good, and a great knife selection. Much better than you're going to see on this channel anyway. Yeah. You know how much money I'd make on this live stream, Sensor? Maybe 75 cents. So why do I care, right? Why does it even matter? You know? I make like a dollar per 1,000 views off a YouTube video. So why do I care if they don't monetize it? There may be 300 to 500 people that watch this. I don't care about that 50 cents. I'd rather play music and make it more interesting. Speaking of the music, we're going to switch it up. Go back to a little more metal-esque. The most metal-esque music I can find that you can play on YouTube without being sued. Even the music that you're allowed to play, basically your video is still monetized, but it goes to the person that made music. They get your money. So it's kind of odd. So by playing the music, when I go to look at my live stream, it'll show that the monetization is going to the copyright claimer, who's the people that play the music. It'll be split between all the different songs that I played, so they'll get 10 cents each, which is great for them, in my opinion. Thank you for letting me play the music. It costs me nothing. And if, just think of it this way, if that artist is, 100,000 people are using their music in their background, they're making money off each one. Good for them. Make that money. Yes, they are, Greg. We could do this live stream on Rumble, and I could freaking jam out Metallica or Megadeth or Slayer or whatever I wanted, and not have a care in the world. Metal Complex does Zelda. Now, see, Greg, if I were to play on this stream right now, this is the music I can choose from YouTube, but if I use it, the artist gets the money from the stream. If I were to play Megadeth or Metallica or something like that, I would get a strike on my channel, and after 3 strikes, they delete your channel. Which I do not understand. These freaking or maybe it's the labels, record labels, they're so stupid. Don't they understand that if streamers of all ages are playing music, and there's people of all ages listening to streams, It's going to introduce your music to new people, just like if it was on the fucking radio. What's the difference? You know, radio stations are making money from their advertisers by playing your music, you know, and YouTube is putting ads on my live streams and paying me $1 per 1,000 streams. Why does it matter? It means that little bit of money means nothing to these musicians, but it gets their music out to new people, you know? I just don't understand the way people think. All right, guys, what time is it? It's that time, right? Yes, it is that time. All right, let's go do the giveaway. Let me share my screen over here. And before we do the giveaway, so we were at 583 subscribers and 15 likes. Let's see where it's at now. Refresh that. It's going to go super slow because I'm streaming. And I'm vaping. That's what you hear. Come on, computer. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. Load it. All right. Let's pause it. We're going to make... So 604 and 41 likes. That's awesome. So 21 subscribers. And a lot more likes. So some of you must have already been subscribed. Or you didn't subscribe. You didn't follow the rules. I don't know which one it is. All right. We're going to copy this link. We're going to go to this random comment picker that will let you filter by comment and not charge you like the old one is trying to do now. So let's fetch the comments. Anything goes? Nope. Custom filter. Is that what it was? No, keyword filter. Keyword, blades and EDC, just like last time. Include replies. No. Allow duplicates. No. Continue. 32 comments. You guys ready? Here we go. Just Nate. Congratulations, Just Nate. Email me at bladesandedc@gmail.com or DM me on Instagram with your address, and I will ship the knife and stickers and other goodies out to you one day this week. Let's go back to the stream here, switch it back to me, to my desk. All right, there we go. Getting better at this. Need to do it more often, but where's the chat? Let's get to the chat. Just Nate in here? You still in here? Let's see if he's still in here. Yeah, he's still here. Different people in different places are delayed differently, you know? Could be a 10-second delay, could be a 30-second delay, so there he is. Give your win to Pretty Fly for a White Guy? Sure thing. I will gladly do that. It's Pretty Fly for a White Guy in the room. Yeah, he is. All right, white guy. Hey, white guy. Email me at bladesandedc@gmail.com with your address, or DM me on Instagram with your address. And I will ship the knife and some stickers and other stuff out to you one day this week. I know it's Knife Guy. I know. But I'm thinking of the song Offspring. Pretty fly for a white guy. You know, pretty fly for a knife guy. I get it. Do you know that song? I'm sure that's where Pretty Fly for a Knife Guy got his name. It has to be from the Offspring song, right? Has to be. It was high school days for me, I think. maybe late junior high or early high school. Yeah, I think it was high school for me. Late high school, like junior or senior year is when that song came out. Give it to me, baby. Give it. That's crazy music video too on MTV back when they made videos on MTV. Crazy video for that song. Oh, I was class of 1994, Jason. So I'm a few years older than you. You probably were in junior high then. Was it 96 or 97? Was it after high school, Will? I graduated in I was in the Army then. I remember when I was in the Army, when I was in basic training, the song for Stone Temple Pilots' Vaseline album, I think it was, came out while I was in basic training. I could have sworn Offspring was, maybe it was after that. Man, it's been a long time. Hey, happy Father's Day, everyone, from David and from Greg with a DSKFS. Okay, it must have been while I was in the Army then. It was 96, 97. You know, a year here, a year there, 3 here, 3 there. You know, when you're almost 50, yeah, that's close enough. Greg, you were only 6 in 96? Man, you're a baby. You're a baby. Will was in junior high in 1998. Okay. You're not too much behind me. About 5 years, 6 years. Where'd you send it, Pretty Fly? Did you send it to Instagram or no? Let me check Instagram real quick. Must not have been Instagram. I don't have any messages. Email, make sure I got it. I just want to make sure you sent it to the right place. You got it right. Well, oh, okay. I just got a message in Instagram because it was not email. See Will Beasy email. Was it a request? Maybe you're not following me or I'm not following you. Are you Josh P? Yes, you are. Okay. I just accepted and I'll just follow you too. There we go. All right, I got it. You're good to go. Van Wilder movies? Yeah. What was it that? Oh man, just made me think of a movie that came out back in those days, where the dog, they were all smoking weed, and the dog is talking to him on the porch. He said, "Tell that bitch to go in there and make me some pancakes." There's a dog talking to the guy. It was so funny. What was the name of that movie? You guys was it Road Trip? That wasn't Road Trip, was it? Oh man, what was the name of that movie? They were all smoking weed. They were out in the porch, and there's this golden lab sitting there talking to the guy. He's so high, he thinks the dog's talking to him. The dog looks up at him and says, "Tell that bitch to go make me some pancakes." Was it Road Trip? I think it was Road Trip. I don't know why that just popped in my head. God, that was funny. Yeah, that was it, Road Trip. If you have not watched the movie Road Trip, you definitely need to go watch the movie Road Trip. It's so good. I was at Fort Bragg in 1997, David. Fort Bragg, North Carolina. You weren't too far away from me. Pretty close. Marine Corps. Yeah, you have a great night too, Brian. I'm out too, guys. I got to end this. I got to get up early tomorrow and start the grind again, which I'm sure a lot of you have to do the same. So thank you all so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys on the next one.